For months now, I have been telling my parents I was planning to come home for spring break. I expected nothing from this. Prior to this week, my dad told me something else that he had planned for me and my grandpa. The three of us have always shared a love for Guinness, so he surprised us with a trip to the source itself, Dublin, Ireland. Throughout this week, we will be exploring Ireland's cities, local towns, castles, churches, the Cliffs of Moher, and stopping at as many pubs as we possibly can to find the best Guinness. This is our journey. Alright, I got these microphones. This is the start of the trip though. So we're down by the river walk right now.
Okay.
You want to say anything?
Are they going to dye this one green?
No, they don't.
Oh, they don't do this?
They don't dye this one.
All right.
Green. So we got the Guinness storehouse over there.
That's a good thing.
And then all these pubs, we're about to go get our first Guinness now.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, we're going to make the best of it. And then some.
Alright, this is the first Guinness that we're going to have.
Supposedly, this is one of the best Guinness in Dublin. We're here at Bo's Pub.
It's actually really close to our hotel too. So
Pint number one.
We'll see how it goes. We had to do an audible because Bo's doesn't open up for another half hour, so we'll go there after this. But what is this that we're going to? Palace?
We're at the Palace Bar.
We're at the Palace Bar. So this
Guinness number one coming up.
Number one. This is it for sure. They're open.
119 seconds is a proper pour. Proper pour, 119 seconds. Yeah.
First Guinness. All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right. Wow. I did not split the G. I took way too much. So he split the G already. Yeah,
For number two to split the G again. Trying to go for the hat trick in the first round. Look at that. Oh, too much.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
nice. So we're going back to Bo's now because they're finally open. We had 2 Guinness at the Palace.
But this is probably better that this happened this way because now we have something to compare to as our first Guinness because Bo's is supposed to be one of the best in Dublin. Here we are at Bo's, famous for their Guinness. Bottoms up. No, we're not.
That's good.
No, not this time.
That's super good.
That's delicious.
That's creamier.
It is.
Delicious. Well, I missed a free drink. I drank too much.
I didn't drink enough.
And they're just sitting there for an hour or two with the pint, listening to the music. They're not drinking.
That's true.
And that's what's happening now. They're going, just go in.
I can see that.
Get a bit alive, and it costs us a tenner.
We're at Temple Bar.
Yeah, we were in Temple Bar and we got to listen to the music for an hour or two.
Right.
Over a pint. And so rather than selling that, it's nearly €200 a bottle.
Oh, I'm buying a bottle of that.
Doing good right now. We're at Kavanaugh's.
We're at the famous Kavanaugh's Pub.
It's called Gravediggers.
AKA Gravediggers. We got the cemetery to the right. And this is, again, one of the best places to get Guinness in Dublin.
Supposedly the best pub.
All right, cut the camera.
All right.
Okay, guys. Kavanaugh's, Gravediggers. bootleggers.
You better believe it.
Right here, right in front of the cemetery.
Everybody gets a shovel.
Good looking pint.
It's a great looking
Does it
pint.
taste good?
We're going to find out in 1 second.
You're in the video.
I missed it.
I did it.
Look at your glass.
That's crazy.
It's a little bit better than the last place.
Is that a water tank there?
It's a Guinness tank.
How old is it?
What do you taste?
Dude, look at those fucking 4 Guinnesses sitting right there. You're not getting that shit at home. No way in hell. Oh my god.
Cheers. Cheers to the lads.
Boom! Hat trick. So we're at the church pub right now. Guinness obviously is fantastic, but the mussels were the cream of the crop for an appetizer, and now we're looking to get our fish and chips for the first time in Dublin.
I might be fucked up, but just take it off.
Well,
At this point, we were on our way to Kilkenny to go visit the town, some of the castles, and hit up the Smithwick's Brewery. We stopped at a cemetery on the way, saw a couple churches, and then just decided to explore and see as much as we possibly could in the day that we had. So we're in Kilkenny right now. We're at the castle.
we just finished the Smithwick's Brewery, and now we're at the Kilkenny Castle, getting ready to go inside.
So you could like pan around and look at everything. Yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah, it probably would have been good to fly the drone here today.
The detail in Bunratty Castle was nothing like I had ever seen before. And although this was a castle that somebody actually lived in rather than one with a dungeon, we were going to see that later on when we go to Bunratty, which is actually in a couple days on our trip to the Cliffs of Moher. Cheers.
You get it? You play for ours or somebody else?
$21.
Alright, this is number 35 Guinness today. Alright, cheers.
Alright, we're at the horse inn, and believe it or not, I'm babysitting.
I think Bachi's confused right now. We're babysitting him. We've been babysitting for 3 days now. Super delicious. Getting ready to dive in for another split the G test. Here we go.
My diet.
Did not split it. Mine's got the smiley face on it.
Alright, I didn't see that.
You got the camera on?
Yeah, it's recording.
Guinness for strength.
Good morning. It's St. Patrick's Day.
Morning, everybody.
We're going to the Guinness storehouse right now, so we're gonna
have breakfast.
Yeah, we're gonna have. We just have breakfast. We're gonna go to the factory. We're gonna see the St. James Gate today, and then what else are we gonna do?
Hit the parade.
Hit the parade.
Great.
Yeah.
And then continue our liquid diet.
Yep. Already starting to close off the street though for the parade.
That's really cool. 95% water.
We're gonna wait for everyone to walk inside before we begin. Try and get to all 4 pods where the aromas, no matter how big, or in your case today, how incredibly small. So I see some amused faces.
Alright, we got our little pints.
You also want to make your way away from those doors because they're automatic and they'll probably close on you.
Whistling clam.
You know what you're doing? No.
Hell yeah!
That's funny.
So while at the Guinness Academy, a little funny story behind it was people would go there and they would want to pour a Guinness, but some of them actually didn't like drinking it. So it came to a point where people just started bringing us their glasses, and we each had about 4 or 5 Guinness free. So that was pretty wonderful that we were able to do that in that little time that we had before we went up to the Gravity Bar.
Here's to my son, my grandson.
Let's do one more this
I'm gonna have to fucking take a piss when we're done with this.
What? The story behind this is that St. James Gate was the entrance to basically the brewery itself. And it has been known from before for years that the gate was black with Guinness all over it. But in this case, they painted the gate displaying the non-alcoholic Guinness. And although it was super cool to see, it was a little disappointing that it wasn't the original one that was there forever. After the Guinness Brewery, we stopped at the Brazen Head, which is the oldest pub in Dublin.
Hey, no, I don't want to have to fly mom here to take care of you. What did you say?
We're at Brazen Head right now.
Oldest pub in Dublin.
Oldest pub in Dublin. It is fantastic.
Jameson happens. The best part of it. 100%. I like to go where the people live. I like the homeland stuff.
Now you went on the Thursday in Dublin.
This is Trinity College. Cool, isn't it?
Yeah. Beautiful. Requirements are to get into this place.
What?
Is this on our list?
Yes.
To go to? All right, let's go. Yeah, you could just.
Cilantro.
What did you say? You got to raise it for it to go down?
Oh yeah.
That's cool. What's that? The castle?
I don't know. Well, we're just wandering aimlessly looking for another pub to try and make another memory at. So it's either going to be the International Bar 8 or the Old Stand.
Let's go to Old
Let's try
Stand.
the Old Stand.
Let's go to Old Stand.
Yeah. Walk in front of me so you can get the fucking video. are at the Stag's Head, an absolutely wonderful pub.
Good.
Just had some amazing pints and some delicious food. The burger was fantastic, and the fish and chips were
Had a great
absolutely
time.
unbelievable.
Your dad taking a video or what?
Which one are you taking?
This video.
All right. Are you video recording?
Probably.
Hey, but anyway, we finally made it to Temple Bar. Sorry today's show, but we didn't make it for you. We made it for all of us. And a great time. So we're gonna go get this right now.
Sweet.
And Dirty Nellie was a young girl that would accommodate, the travelers. His dog is sick, and so she gave him.
Yep.
Oh, it was real?
That were used here for. I think this is Creamery over there. See those boats on everywhere.
Hi there.
That's how they.
Yeah, this village is something else.
It's bad when the cameraman's got to walk backwards just to get other people in the video.
Yeah. Check that out.
Bunready Castle. Getting ready to actually go in through the main entrance.
Oh, let's go in the dungeon. Oh yeah.
You can go ahead.
I'll walk down. Yeah.
I don't know if you heard her, but if you got put in the dungeon, you walked down and never came up.
Really? Check this out. So they would just throw you down there?
Pretty much.
You'll see the video of it later. Okay. Ready?
Here we are for a little stop at lunch at the Dirty Nellie's pub right outside Bunready Castle. Getting ready to have our Guinness.
Here's to you, Tom.
Tom, this G's for you.
Yeah. This is a Trinity.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
We have 20 more of these, and I think I'll have the G down pat.
Looks pretty calm.
Can you get one being at the Gini? I got one more on TV.
Bob, you missed it.
So sorry, do I hit anything?
No, you're just good. Just let it go.
Okay.
Thank you.
Like a real seaman.
All right, hands up. Thank you much. Bye-bye. Yeah.
Dad. 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 This way.
Awesome.
Right?
I am utterly impressed.
God. Apparently this is the oldest pub
In all of Ireland.
in all of Ireland.
And it's literally right behind the castle.
Yeah. Yeah, right there.
Here we are, the oldest pub in Ireland, Sean's Pub, having a quick pint.
Cheers. First one today.
Cilantro.
Might be the best one.
Just very the best.
It's very cold.
We're at the Norseman right now. Finished a fantastic day doing all the amazing tourist sites that people are well recognized with and tourist sites nobody knows about. So it was a great day in general.
All right. Cheers.
Cilantro, everyone.
Starting our nightcap.
Here at the Temple Bar area, we're at the Snug right now. Nice little vomage on that Guinness. Let's have a taste. Cilantro. Yes, I might. So here we are headed out of the hotel, getting ready to go hit our first pub of the day, McNeil's, and then going on our Jameson tour, but unfortunately we've got a roadblock right now. The Guinness truck finally came in to refuel one of the local pubs.
It's going to our room.
The gravity back.
We did, but we did the academy to pour our own.
Oh yeah.
And we sat in there for a couple hours because people are like.
Here we are at the J. McNeil's Music Shop, and believe it or not, they serve Guinness here also. Have a wonderful time, and we're on our way to the Jameson plant, and these guys are just waiting for pickups. So anyway, we're heading inside. We got to catch up from tomorrow's list. Later. Better off.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of ice and lime.
And not too much ginger ale.
You want to say anything?
Here we are at the Jameson Distillery. Got to walk upstairs and get your complimentary Jameson of your choice of either a Sprite, ginger ale, or just straight up JMO. And the bonus is you get to take this on the tour with you.
The Jameson Distillery was awesome. We were able to see the process at which the whiskey is made, and then we were also able to try a few different samples of what the age does to the different types of whiskey, and yeah, then we were able to see them actually take it out of the barrel.
Taking some pictures of this?
Taking video.
Shit, we're going right back to the bar.
All right, yeah, I think we should have enough here, guys. So, essentially, just with this whiskey is in 2005 it would have started off at about 63% alcohol, which is less, but still quite strong. So definitely just kind of take your time. Don't treat it like Jameson original or anything like that. Have sips. But no, what's like?
Nah, we're coming in here.
Oh, well, you know it. Oh,
Yeah, that's where we want to go.
well, I'm just trying to be helpful, that's all.
You what?
I'm trying to be helpful. I thought maybe you were.
No, we're okay.
Bewildered. You looked a bit bewildered.
Yeah?
We're done.
All right, here we are at the Snug.
Yep.
Another sounds like a country favorite of the Irishmen. Just got done talking to one of the locals and sounded really fucked up. He didn't know what we were doing, where we were going, but I said, no, we're going right in here. So we're gonna head in now for the next pub. Let's go, Blake. So here we are at the Harry Lemon. This pub is famous for where they filmed all of the commitments inside pub shots in the entire movie. So we're gonna go check it out and have a pint now.
And 2. All right, Botch. Yeah. At the Lemon.
So here we are at the Harry Lemon, famous pub with the commitments.
Things are running really smooth now.
Cilantro.
Here's.
I'm having a lot of trouble splitting the G right now.
Not me.
I'm either way above the G or way below the G. Can't find the happy medium in the middle.
It's all the gravity.
I got the medium.
Boom. Blake's almost hit it. He's just slightly below. Bachi, he's all over the place.
Yep.
We're here at the Swan. We went to the Jameson factory today. The Guinness are flowing. So is the buzz. Let's get it going.
Yep.
Look at those fucking tourists over there.
Where's he at?
Don't even know what the hell they're doing.
Hey. All right, Botch is hammered. Right now we're at Grogan's. Yes. This is probably the last stop we'll go before we go back to the hotel.
No.
Hey assholes, get out of the way.
10 more.
10 more? Oh my God.
Go fuck yourself.
All right, well, this is a great part. This is a nice part of town. And yeah, we're going to go have the 36th pint of Guinness today.
That's right.
2023, over 7,000 bucks. That's astonishing. In comparison, just over 6,000.
Here
Are you going to narrate it?
At Jane's Toner's Pub, our last day in Dublin. Getting ready to see how many more pubs we can go to until we have to leave tomorrow.
Yeah. We just stand here and wave. Hi. All right, I think we're gonna drink today. Oh, he's excited.
Someone's thirsty. Can you split the G on the first go? That's gonna tell you how the day's gonna be. No, he's all in. Man in, man in.
Too much. All right, so we just left James Toner, and now the Doheny and Nesbitt is the next place.
That's the best way to experience a good old pub like that, is being the first ones in there
and just kind of talking to the bartenders and doing that.
I smell lamb.
So we had the first pint back at Toner's.
The video started over there.
Back at Toner's Pub, and we literally had to walk like maybe 4 buildings down just to get to the next pub. So here we are at McGrattan's, a very, very unique location. We seem to appear like we're almost in an alley off of the main street, but the pub looks amazing, just like the last 2 we've been to today. So let's go inside and have our next pint of Guinness.
They also serve Budweiser, you know.
You got any small bills?
All right, well, our next stop is at John Kehoe.
Number 9.
I think number 5 today.
You're delusional.
He always had
Blake's delusional.
He always had his. Does that look like an afro to you?
All right, so we're at McDade's now.
Fifth pub in for the day. Hopefully we can hit like 3-4 more on our list, because if we're lucky enough, we're going to hit 2/3 of them on the shirt alone. And it hasn't been easy. It hasn't been difficult. It's just a matter of getting around to the different places. So McDade's is the next place for the Guinness.
Here, check that out.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Because if I was going to build a pub, I'd be fucking building something like this. Give people the experience. Nice mustache.
All right, we're at Neary's bar now. We're going to have another pint of Guinness. So, let's go. We'll put it in. There's a Lego store right there. Going to Mulligan's now.
We're here at the Oval Pub. Excuse me, Oval Bar.
Next up on our list.
The first thing I'm going to do is take a piss.
Well, here it is, the first Guinness of many. We searched a week for the perfect pint. Some stood out more, and others were less. Although we had our favorites, one could say that the next one was even better than the last.